Welcome to County Galway.
This month I am on a mission to explore County Galway in Ireland and turn it into the most detailed map illustration I have done yet. I've got 3 nights to explore as much as I can, driving from Belfast to Galway City for St. Patrick's Day, then heading to picturesque Connemara National Park. Hi, I'm Danny, an Australian artist based in Belfast. I travel the world creating murals and illustrated maps that capture the personality of each place. For this trip, I am with my fiancé Carl. Expect plenty of pints, lots of new friends, my birthday, and some of the most incredible scenery I have seen in my life.
I officially love this place.
All so I can create this incredible map of County Galway. Here we go.
Hi everyone, we are back. This month we are going to County Donegal.
Galway.
Sorry. We're not going to Donegal, we're going to Galway. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day and then the day after is my birthday, so it's a well-timed trip. And we've decided to do it as a bit of a road trip so that we can do 2 nights in Galway City and then 1 night in Connemara. It's about a 4-hour drive from Belfast. Galway is on the west coast of Ireland, so we are currently about halfway through, but we'll catch you when we get to Galway. Decided to stop in Athenry to stretch our legs, but there's a bar here now. I've painted this so many times. It is the oldest bar in Ireland. It's over, was it 1,000 years old? And it's called Sean's Bar, so we might go and see what that is. I know it has absolutely nothing to do with Galway, but why not?
As soon as we sat down and got talking to a local who explained that during the renovations they uncovered parts of the original structure and ancient coins that allowed the Guinness World Book of Records claim that it dated back to 900 AD. It sits on the River Shannon and certainly a spot to stay longer next time. I mean, it would be rude not to have a Guinness in the oldest pub in the world.
We've just arrived in Galway and we are on our way to the hotel. The weather is shite, but I mean, it's pretty typical for here, isn't it? So, I'll show you the hotel.
During our stay in Galway City, we are staying at the Dean Hotel. It's walking distance to the heart of the city and absolutely gorgeous. It has everything you could need with multiple spots for a drink, restaurants, a coffee bar, a rooftop terrace, heated pool and gym, which we'll get to later in the video. Staff were friendly and we checked in to find our room. It's a very art-led hotel with lots of different paintings and creative interior throughout the space. We booked a cozy, snug room, but for 2 nights it had more than enough space for what the 2 of us needed.
We are walking down the main drag of Galway down towards the Spanish Arch, but we are starving and have no idea what to get to eat. We need a t-shirt for tomorrow. We can't get money change, no. So we went to the post office to get money changed and they, wouldn't take notes from Northern Ireland, only English notes, and then they wouldn't use your driver's license. He said you could have a Croatian driver's license, but you couldn't have a UK driver's license to change money. So what can you do? Just found a chippy that does gravy with chicken salt. So we're going to get one of these just to fill our belly for a little bit until we find somewhere else to eat later.
This place has recently been named to Chipeen. It is a busy spot that uses local supplies with loaded fries and chip buddies.
We're now headed to the Cream Bar, which has been recommended to us as a place to get a drink on the other side of the river.
The Cream Bar is one of the best spots for traditional music in Galway. It is one of those places that strips away everything back to just good music, great pints, and a room full of friendly faces.
So the whole place is so rammed. We have just come from the Crane Bar and gone back into the main part of Galway, and it is just so busy. But we managed to get a seat and going to try and enjoy this St. Patrick's Day Eve before the chaos tomorrow.
We had 2 spare seats at our table and met a couple from England celebrating their up-and-coming wedding. So we all celebrated with a baby Guinness shots. Congratulations.
Cheers, my friends.
We headed back to the hotel to check out the rooftop bar and terrace. Unfortunately, we had missed food, but the food on everyone else's table that had it looked incredible, so we just got the cocktail.
I have no idea what I ordered, but Carl got a Negroni that has olives.
Woken up early to go down to the gym and the pool. I haven't seen it yet, but I watched a few videos and this is meant to be gorgeous. Ready?
The gym is built inside of the old railway tunnels from the Galway to Clifton line before it closed in the 1930s. For a hotel gym, this would have to be one of the best yet. The staff members were really helpful. They have group classes you can join if you wish, everything you could need from weights, cardio and boxing. But this is what caught my eye on booking.com, the heated pool. This is not something you traditionally expect while you're in Ireland, but with a large heated pool, cold dips, sauna and steam room, it's a great way to start the day. I feel like I've officially earned my pints today.
We were down in the bar last night in the hotel and it actually got really busy and it was really good crack. I think we didn't go to bed until about 1. It was really fun, so I am feeling it a little bit, you can hear it in my voice, but it was good to go for a run and then a swim. Hopefully that's reset me, I'll get a coffee and I'll be good to go.
Have a little press for champagne or cocktails. I officially love this place.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I've got my Clatter t-shirt on, Carl's got himself his retro island top, but we're heading down to the main square where the parade will start in about 20 minutes.
Where Guinness is.
Where Guinness is. Hair of the dog.
Needed.
Do you make too many friends last night?
Yep.
Super cold weather with the camera, party to the entertainer. I love that brown hat on ya. We little with a green top. Super cold, ropey effortlessly.
The rain was like it was right on cue and came pouring down as the parade started, so we took shelter while it eased.
Oh, it's a good spot to people watch.
Get any closer in.
This year's St. Patrick's Day theme was Legends and Rising Stars. There were so many people, I had no idea that the former President of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins, went straight past me. Headed down the main street to find a clatter ring. This traditional Irish ring comes from Galway and you will find them everywhere.
This is the heart with the 2 hands and the crown, and this is the spot to go in Galway to get it. But as you go through the streets, there's like lots of different places that you can get yourself a clatter ring. I'm also wearing it on my t-shirt for today, but it's definitely used in so many different things for representing Ireland. Depending on the hand and the direction of the ring, the way it's on your hand is meant to represent if you're in a relationship, if you're single, or if you're engaged, or if you're married.
Oh my god, I really want these earrings.
County Galway is also known for its iron knitting and sweaters. Now they are from the Aran Islands, and unfortunately, with the amount of time that we haven't got a chance to actually go there, and I would love to go. It's like a boat ride across, but there's lots of shops while you're in Galway that you're able to get it.
By the time I had found Carl again, he had made a whole group of friends from Germany who ended up spending most of the day with.
Autobahn.
Oh my god, I feel like we just became best friends. We have just left. I don't even know, what was the name of the bar we were at, Carl? No idea. But it is very, very, very busy in the main part of Galway. It is very, very busy in the main part of Galway. So we're going to walk over back towards where the Crane Bar was yesterday that we went to and see what it's like. But honestly, there's just people everywhere.
The whole city was just buzzing for St. Patrick's Day, and we made friends with a group who live in Canada. We headed to the King's Head for some live traditional music. And to top off the real Galway experience, we ended up with some Supermacs before we went to bed.
So, good morning. It's my birthday. We're just checking out of the hotel now, so I'm gonna go down and get a coffee while I wait for Carl. But honestly, it's such an amazing stay here. We're going to Connemara now, so I'll take you along the journey.
We are on our way to Connemara and we are taking a drive through Salt Hill. I've never been here before, but you said you'd gone lots of time as a kid. But the weather isn't great, to be honest, so I'm not too sure if we will stop and check it out. But when I've been researching my map, a lot of people have been saying I need to include Salt Hill and then also the diving platforms. Is that what it is? So we'll go and see if we can find it.
This drive to Connemara just naturally and gradually got so picturesque. Traditional villages, thatch roofs, and I noticed a few places that I had researched for my map, such as the plane to Aran Islands and the local TV station. The roads got narrow, windy, with boglands on either side and the mountain range in the background.
They are the 12 bends, I think, from the National Park. We are just stopping in Roundstone, and apparently there's a good little seafood bar and restaurant, so that's it there, yeah. So we'll park around here, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can get some Galway oysters, Kelly oysters, I don't know, I haven't tried them yet.
We were driving here, we took like the scenic route, but it was like a one-way little street and through the most like empty boglands and that, but every time a car would come up it just felt like there wasn't enough space for us to get through.
O'Dowd's came recommended to me by a friend and will feature in my map. It has local fresh seafood, and I finally got to try the Galway hooker beer. For lunch we shared the local oysters, steamed mussels and fish and chips.
Put lemon on it all.
We had booked one night at Connemara Sands Hotel and Spa. It is one of those places that feels completely tucked away but so worth it for the trip. It has a restaurant, bar and a full spa menu right on the beach. As it was my birthday and they had just reopened after winter, the staff upgraded us to a beautiful suite. It was a 2-level room with a living space, bathroom and beachfront views on the bottom floor, and then you go up to the top floor.
Oh my gosh. It's on carpet. Like, I would be nervous to get the floor wet.
It had everything we needed for our stay and some complimentary chocolates.
The hotel has a spa, so you can have a salt bath, a seaweed bath, also a, oh, I can see the bath here, a hot tub and a sauna.
The property also has a tennis court and brand new paddleboard courts. We took a walk down to the beach, but unfortunately it was high tide, so we couldn't walk across it.
So you can go stand-up paddleboard, coastal kayaking, surfing, coasteering, hiking, or rock climbing. So there is a hot tub in that here, but you have to pre-book it, and I didn't pre-book it, and it's all booked out. So I think it was £50 or €50 for 2 people for 45 minutes, but the only time they have is tomorrow morning, and we'll have to leave to get back to Belfast, so missed out on that one.
We drove 2 minutes to the local pub and was greeted by a red robin. Don't worry, it did find its way out. We got a pint and some supplies from the shop next door.
I'm gonna go get ready for dinner for my birthday. I have been receiving messages, and I think this video is nice because it allows my friends and family at home in Australia to be able to feel as though they're spending time with me on my birthday. So I just felt like this one needed to be played because I know he will be watching this, and it is beautiful. So we actually have a nice evening, so we decided to go for a little walk before dinner to see if we can catch the sunset and have like secret little tins of beer with us. But I mean, it would really make my day if there was a pony down here, not in the water, and a seal. Wish me luck. Do you know what I think has been the nicest thing about this trip? Is just like meeting people in bars, and just like we've met so many people. We've met people from Germany, Cuba, America, Australia, like honestly everywhere, and you're just having fun, and you might not ever see them again, but like you've just had this like amazing memory with them and shared like such a lovely experience. And I mean, that's hard for me to illustrate in a map. This is where the hot tub is, and then these are the baths, like the seaweed and salt baths that you can have.
We ate at the hotel for dinner, and not only were the staff incredible, the food was unbelievable. They have a head chef who uses all local produce. The sunset was breathtaking from where we were sitting. I got the lobster pie, Carl had the pork belly, and we shared the truffle, broccoli and chips.
I'm up quite early because I couldn't sleep very well last night. My throat is very, very sore. I think it was just from talking so much in a loud environment. On St. Patrick's Day, my throat was getting really sore. So I looked out our window and noticed that there was the most gorgeous sunrise, and the sky is completely clear. So I'll show you. I think if there's one takeaway that I need to add more is of these stone walls, where they don't have like a mortar, so they're called like a dry stone wall, and they're everywhere. Everywhere. Oh my gosh, the seals are over there.
just make me so happy. I don't know if it's just because we don't have them where I'm from in Australia, or if they are just remind me of our dogs because they're like the sea puppies. I mean, just how gorgeous is this? Like, oh man, I wish I had more time here. This looks like the Australian outback, like I'm in Narrabri looking up at Capital Ranges.
So I've ordered the Sands full Irish breakfast, which comes with sausages, pudding, bacon, free-range eggs of your choice, grilled tomato, salt, a stuffed mushroom and baked beans. But the breakfast is included in the hotel, so like not many places actually do that, and it's like a really good selection as well. So I've got my coffee. I'm going to try and wake up a little bit more here before we start the journey home.
We then started our journey home heading towards Clifton. We drove past the landing site for the Alcock and Brown transatlantic flight. In 1919, they flew 16 hours from Canada to the west of Ireland, landing in a bog in Connemara. At this point, I was regretting not adding another night, as there was just so much I would have liked to have seen.
Just stopped at a place called Pine Island View, and I'll show you. It's Pine Island View, and then that's the big mountain range, the 12 Bends.
It was such a gorgeous drive, recognizing all the different places that I will be including in my map, and before we left we decided to stop.
We're just stopping in Athenry, I think you say it, on the way home here to get something to drink. I don't know, have a look, see what it's all about.
I'm not sure if this is a normal way to be greeted with the fields of Athenry playing in the town centre, but we got a cold drink from John F. Murphy's, which it sits right next to the walls of the town, and the ladies in there were so friendly. It's such a nice spot. Again, wish I had more time. And then lastly, we got a souvenir from the local antique shop. I got a map of Australia. I mean, why not?
I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching the beautiful places that I go to and how they inspire me to be able to create art the way that I do. I have a busy couple of weeks ahead now trying to finish this drawing, but definitely has been so helpful to be able to come here and see what I need to add to the map, and I really hope I've done it justice. So if you could help me out, like, subscribe to the channel, just allows me to showcase my art, the story behind it. I think a lot now how there's a lot of AI in the art industry. That's really important to be able to tell the story of the person behind the art, that there's actually a human. So yes, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know where I should go to, if you've ever been to Galway. I really love hearing all the stories, and I'll see you next month wherever I end. Now let's fast forward to future me creating the art.
And here it is, after hundreds of hours of researching, planning, exploring, and finally drawing, I have completed my County Galway map. I'll drop a link in the description where you can pick up your own print of this in all different sizes, plus a limited edition print of the original artwork. In the print version, you'll be able to add a name or a date inside of the claddering.